How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. So we're going to be going through this one that Apple made. We're going to be pulling the queens out of all three. We're going to be making a split. We'll be putting them in these little boxes first, and then we'll be hauling them out. They're going to go to a new yard. Now this is it's like September 20th. It's very late for splitting, and I don't recommend it to new beekeepers this late. And if you do not have a mated queen, more than likely it won't be able to work for you unless maybe you're deep south or something. So we're zone 7 in Oklahoma, but what we're doing is we're going to go through it. We're just knocking them back down to 1. They should be strong enough for it. We will see. If not, we won't make it. We'll just go down the line and see what we can pull. Give them some smoke. These are definitely not too happy right now. But we have around 16 queens that we are rehoming and stuff, and all the queens are pretty good. I have a high success rate of overwintering nukes, so they won't overwinter in the cardboard box, but they will overwinter in a regular nuke box. So in our area, I'm not worried about it, and I have some time to get some food on them and get them built up. And you know, our queens will lay until at least November and stuff. But what you want to do is, of course, find a queen, but you want to make sure that they have plenty of food and pollen. So we got food, and we got capped honey here, and then we got pollen here. And then you want to make sure they have brood frames in both boxes. Now I need, looking for maybe 2 to 3. 3 would be best. So there's some nice capped brood here and here. Again, we're searching for that queen. She is coming along with us. And then new queens will be introduced to these colonies tomorrow morning. You know, and a split this late, if your area can handle it, and if you can overwinter nukes, you do have to baby them. I mean, they'll need food. You'll have to monitor that and, you know, make sure that they are plenty heavy going in to the winter. Excellent larvae. This one is full of some capped brood and larvae down there, so that's what we're looking for. Again, you can't make them weak this late in the season. Not for our area, at least. Probably not for most, maybe Florida. I'm not for sure. But yes, you can make late season. You just have to do things a little bit different. You have to baby them. You have to make sure they're strong and ready to go, and you got to make sure that they have plenty of food on them, and you got to be willing to feed them. So there is the solid food frame. This one up here is a food frame, so let's dig down. Look at all that beautiful propolis. Love seeing it. I mean, just amazing propolis. Propolis is so good for beehives. I love seeing it on it. I love the colonies that produce it. It does kind of make them a little harder. Things get stuck for sure. Working with them and stuff, but I love seeing it. We're still looking for the queen in this one, for this one right here. We've made a couple more up. Great food. This is excellent. Lots of food. Set this aside here. They don't need any more food. We can always feed them. So the food's not really the worry. It's making sure that it's strong enough. And then what we're going to do is once we remove this queen, once we find her, we will move this box out and put the split right here, and so they'll get some foragers to make sure we don't weaken it up too much. Kind of divide it up. It's strong. These are strong nukes, but see, we're technically not losing one. We could sell this one and we still have a nuke. You just introduce a queen, and that's what we do a lot throughout the year. So our numbers really never go up or down, or never go down. We can make nukes plenty of times, all the time. Alright, there she is. Beauty of a queen right there, fine. There she is. We're just going to put this frame in that split part, and there we go, that's our split. We have made it. It is done. The queen is there. Plenty of food on them. Plenty of resources on them. And it is a good size split. Again, if you're way up north or something, you may not be able to winter nukes. It might just be too cold for your area. So use judgment, or you can test some of them out. I love to test things out and just see what works in the first place. I'm always about that. Do your own experiments. Do your own. Develop your own conclusions. Do your own field tests. It's beneficial. It will help you out. So now with this one right here, we are going to take this frame. So each split has about 2.5 frames of brood, and then 2.5 frames of food. We're going to introduce a mated queen has been laying very well into these original colony. The parent queen went out. She went with the split. And then we take this away, and what we're going to do is we're going to take this box and we're just going to move it. I'm going to move it down there along the back of the line. And we move the split right here. That way we keep it populated. And they're only going to be out here for just a little while. They won't be here long. We'll move them out in the morning and introduce the new queen. And there'll be some confusion because these bees are used to their double box, and so you can see they're flying around here because they're used to coming in right here at this entrance. These were like the only box I had on hand at the time. A lot of food, so it's not a food thing either, so that's all right. Part of the beekeeping. It's better to catch that now than later anyways. So there we go. So we knocked back that one over there on the end. It was in a double and down to a single. Get a queen introduced to her. And we got to introduce queens to that one right there. These two are good to go. This one right here, we're going to have to give it a boost and it will go down into a single for sure. And then introduce a queen to the wood ones. All the cardboard ones, they have queens in them. And then that one right there, we're going to have to find a queen. I couldn't find her, so we're going to have to find it. Make sure the queen, if she's in that one, or the one with the X on top, which is this one. So that way we make sure that they get a queen, but they will be going to new yards. And this yard will only keep their original 4. Everything else is going out. So we're going to be moving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 colonies out of here. Alright, y'all be keeping it real out there, and we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.